Greetings, everyone. This is Rock and Roll Spot Convention with the Weekly Comic Run. We've been halfway through this week's DC books, so let's keep on trucking. Getting to the last half of them, starting with Absolute Batman #2. Where we left off, Batman was facing off with the was constantly dealing with a gang called the Party Animals, who seem to be in the employ of Roman Sionis, Black Mask. Also, Special Agent Albert Pennyworth has been observing Batman's actions as well, while trying to also deal with the Party Animals himself. So the issue opens with more of the events that led to the death of Thomas Wayne, and Bruce encountering the Bats. In the present, Alfred is talking about how the kind of fighter that Batman is. He seems to have a plan for everything. Uses his environment to his advantage. And while fighting the Party Animals, ends up basically drenching with water, spilling the water of an aquarium out, which he then adds some vinegar to turn into sulfuric acid. Also, it turns out that Batman has created a network of caves, so to speak, throughout the city. As for Bruce Wayne, his habits are basically he goes to work. There's a rumor that he meets with the Red Hood, a suspected resistance group. But the truth is, he's a man alone. He even steers clear of his mother anymore. He once visited Blackgate prison and spoke with Joe Chill, the man who killed Thomas Wayne. Alfred didn't know what was said, but Bruce did so. Then, however, the protections that Alfred has subtly been giving Batman, he's ordered to basically let them go, turn them off. So the Party Animals attempt to crash his base, but or one of his bases, and Batman blows it up. Meanwhile, former Mayor Hill is running for mayor again, and while the current mayor, Jim Gordon, is hospitalized. In the Harvey Bullock and Barbara Gordon are meeting with Jim in the hospital, and it seems that both Gordon and both Gordons have a seems to have, seems to have an appreciation for Batman, but Bullock thinks it's more a case of someone trying to the make the DCPD look bad, and probably a double agent. But Dr. Martha Wayne visits Gordon, and the two of them share a cigarette. Apparently, Jim Gordon was the one who found Bruce underneath the bats after Thomas was murdered. After the murder of Thomas Wayne, apparently Bruce kind of withdrew from everything, including his friends. Eddie, Ozzy, Waylon, and Harvey. However, he hasn't completely withdrawn from them. And so, Bruce joins another. Bruce showed up for the poker game. But but the entire group isn't there. Selina's last anyone heard from Selina, she was Waylon heard from her a couple months ago, a postcard from Cairo. And during everything, Bruce pulls out one of the skull masks from one of the party crashers, or one of the party animals, with Eddie taking quite the interest in it, and talking about its specs. It apparently has it appears to have a GIS, a geographical information system. It maps shared targets into a private GPS network, assigns different values, meaning if one knew how to decode it, one could possibly get a bead on where the party animals were going to show up next. And apparently the tech is premier tech. Like bleeding edge. But the game comes down to, the hand comes down to Harvey and Bruce. Bruce has got two pair, or Harvey's got two pair, Bruce has three aces. Fourth, they're playing with jokers. But apparently, Bruce has also learned that the former mayor has had a massive influx of funding for his campaign, and so as Batman, Bruce sneaks into the former mayor's campaign headquarters and basically hacks and gets into the computer. He calls apparently the funding is referred to as a golden chest, which could also be known as an ARC. The file on the computer, ARC M. And Black Mask is waiting for him. So Black Mask is behind, trying to get rid of the mayor, and basically get a mayor that's more in his pocket. The party animals attack, but Batman escapes and runs into Alfred. Alfred tells Batman that he's a good detective, but Alfred's learned some things about the party animals. They aren't what they seem. He's come to believe that Alfred's come to believe that him and Batman can help each other, and so Batman gives him 30 seconds to explain. But they first need to get out of here. And Alfred has a car heading out back, unless Batman has one, and well, apparently Alfred's already standing in it. And so he basically uses a repurposed, I don't know exactly what kind of construction vehicle it is, but a repurposed construction vehicle as a tank. The issue ends with young woman, Selina, talking to a young woman and telling her that they're coming with her. No clue if she's actually in Cairo or not, but and thus Catwoman enters the picture. Interesting second issue. I mean, first issue was good. Second issue is also quite good. So, moving on though to our next book, we've got Batman Dark Age #6. This continues this Mike Allred's stylized version of the Batman mythos with some streamlining as well. So the issue opens in 1979 in Gotham. Pariah, not Ra's al Ghul, who I thought had taken over Wayne Enterprises, but Pariah has killed the board of Wayne Enterprises, and the building is burning. And so Pariah jumps out of the building, at the top of the building, with a parachute. One might even say a golden parachute. And so, apparently, though, with everything that has happened to Wayne Enterprises, Bruce is able to get the company back on the cheap. And the foundation of the company is now future technologies, and the advantage of building something that doesn't interest predators being that it survives. Then Batman basically offers a peace deal with Penguin, Poison Ivy, and Riddler, and Catwoman as well, separately though. Basically, don't steal from anyone or hurt anyone that can't fight back, and you'll just be the police's problem. And Catwoman and Batman bond, leading to a kiss. And Selina and Bruce are married. We learned that also in the future, Dick Grayson and Barbara Gordon get married. So in 1981 in Gotham, Joker is doing a stand-up bit at the Belfry. Apparently which is near the Gotham PD impound lot, which he blows up during his set. The owner of the Belfry offers me to manage him for a very reasonable 3%. Dick wonders if they should maybe bring the Joker in. The Batman says that, who's we? He's retired. And Bruce and Selina further raise their kid. Pariah shows up at the Fortress of Solitude, basically wanting to take the place of Superman when it comes to the eventual offer from Brainiac to basically leave the Earth before he destroys it. Superman tells the League about this plan. In Gotham, there's a triumphant return of the Joker. The final performance, sold out. It's a video, but the doors are all locked in the club. And Batgirl manages to save the cops. With Batman and Nightwing helping. And Batman and Nightwing go after the Joker, while Brainiac attacks the Hall of Justice. In the Batcave, Selina hears Superman's plea for help from Batman. And the roof of Wayne Enterprises collapses with Batman, Nightwing, and Joker on it. Catwoman sacrifices herself to stop Brainiac. Or to attempt to stop Brainiac. Batman tries to save reaches for Nightwing in the as the Wayne Enterprises blows up once again. However, he can reach Dick. The hand he grabbed belonged to the Joker. And in 2050, Bruce Wayne is taken back to his room at the old folks' home, the retirement home, and by one of the other residents, an old man as well, who claims to be the Joker. And he says that yes, that's what happened. Nightwing died on the roof of Wayne Enterprises. Joker apologizes, but afterwards, Joker did his time, and Bruce paid for facial surgery. Selina also sacrificed herself to potentially try and save the Earth. A deal was made with Brainiac to basically allow Superman could take one thing, save one thing, and he saves Gotham. And on Universe 83,200, 832,654 Z. Superman and Wonder Woman get the bottle city of Gotham. And Joker shows Batman that apparently Wayne Industries has still been working on the City of Tomorrow, and that is where the series ends. So it's an interesting book. I kind of get the feeling I possibly would have enjoyed it more if I'd read Superman Space Age, but overall, good series. Interesting repurposing of various characters. Also interesting designs for some of them. But anyways, moving on to our last for the moment, we've got Batman, Gotham by Gaslight, the Kryptonian Age, number 6. Where we left off, it seemed everyone had excuse me, almost everyone had converged on Smallville, Kansas. So the issue opens in Rub al-Khali, the empty quarter of Arabia. Constantine has been brought before Ra's al Ghul, and he explains that he knows who Ra's al Ghul is, and all the various tales about Ra's al Ghul. But and the fact is that the League of Assassins is a demon with many hands wielding many blades, and the head of the demon is Ra's al Ghul. And the power that whatever it is that the League is guarding is waking up. Queen Victoria wants it, and well, Constantine has a thing, but he might have Victoria's ear, but he's still just a bloke and out of his league. And he's damned. He'll let the British Empire get their hands on a power that nearly killed the world once upon a time. But so Ra's orders him killed. His body burned, the ashes scattered to the wind. But John tells him about the Man in Black, and mentions the Man in Black, the Kryptonian medallion, and so Ra's opts not to kill Constantine, at least not yet. He wants to know this Man in Black. In the South Atlantic, on Adam Strange's vessel, there's a monster aboard, apparently. Red eyes, some kind of monster of the deep. Diana goes to check it out. The Phantom Stranger. Though the Phantom Stranger is revealed to not be none other than the Martian Manhunter, John Jones. In Smallville, Kansas, Lois Lane talks to Clark Kent, and Clark agrees to accompany her to a Wild West traveling show that's opening that night. However, Pete, the deputy, well, he's also wanted to go to this same show, but he's courting Lana. And so, Clark agrees to. Clark says, okay, fine, we can go. And is in the midst of writing a letter to an apology letter to Miss Lane. Then the mesmerist El Diablo shows up, Explains that the fallen star was hidden in the bank, and so Slipknot, the Deadshot, and El Diablo light the sheriff's office on fire, including seemingly also setting Sheriff Kent on fire. As for the Wild West show, it's Harley. It's a con. It's supposed to cover the robbery. Harley Quinn's running the whole thing. Also, you've got Killer Croc and Copperhead. But Alan Scott encounters Batman, and while Luther's mercenaries take what's in the bank, it opens and goes, and it is glowing green. Batman and Alan Scott's discussion is not exactly friendly, but and Alan Scott blasts Batman out of his hotel room with the ring. Raish, Lex, Cyborg, everyone knows that the doom is starting. And Alan Scott basically now has a Green Lantern uniform similar to the suit worn by the version worn by Guy Gardner in DC's Prime Canon. And Marsh Manhunter and Diana are teleport to Smallville. And the issue ends with Sheriff Kent walking out of the burning sheriff's office, now wearing a domino mask and at least a uniform with a red S on his chest. However, and this is the issue ends. Technically speaking, the series ends. It looks like, but and coming next year is Batman Gotham by Gaslight, A League for Justice. Here's the reveal of Sheriff Superman, and there's the cover, presumably the cover of League for Justice. Superman, Flash, Green Lantern, Cyborg, Wonder Woman, Martian Manhunter. It's interesting. Very interesting. I'll be looking forward to that as well. I remember years ago seeing someone made. I think somebody took DC Direct figures of Gotham by Gaslight, Batman, and Wonder Woman Amazonia, with the stories having taken place in a similar time frame, and basically making custom figures of the additional members of the Justice League. But anyways, that's going to do it for now. As always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Links to my Facebook, Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, Mastodon, Patreon, and PayPal can be found in the description box down below. Big shout out to Patreon patron Red Band's Penis. Thank you so much for your support. It is greatly appreciated. This is Rock and Roll Spike signing off saying, live long and rock hard.